you see these people that go on to have careers. Like out of Kill Tony, and they legitimately have careers.
It's a credit. People use it as a credit.
Who's the biggest Kill Tony, like, picked out of the hat? Who's the biggest one?
Well, let me see. Preacher Lawson.
Whoa.
Lawson.
He started there?
Yep, he started Kill Tony.
Wow.
He's killing
He's great.
it.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Ali Makovsky's doing really well on the road now.
Yeah.
Hans Kim is a fucking killer. I bring that guy with me everywhere. He's so funny. He's so good.
Nice.
That guy is fucking killing it. William Montgomery's killing it. There's a lot of good people. David Lucas is killing it.
Yeah.
Him and Tony together. I was the guest last week. I was fucking in tears, like crying in tears at those two going
David
after
Lucas?
each other. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas
Oh,
and
yeah.
him. Those two together are like the best 1-2 combination in comedy.
He opened for me at the Creek when I was here, and he just vapes on stage. He's so fucking chill. He's just talking, and he's like, I don't know what else. I was like, what are you doing?
No,
He's such a
yeah.
good
so
guy.
chill.
I don't
Such a
have
good
that.
guy. So funny.
But yeah, doing Kill Tony after this was, fuck, that hurt.
That was tough.
That was bad. That was pretty sad.
Well, you're doing it tonight.
Should've just let
Yeah,
through
but
it.
we're not drinking 30 beers
Well,
today.
you have a fucking
Have a
one
little bit of
beer
whiskey.
and a whiskey and a Nate Diaz
That's
shirt.
fine.
The odds of you not going hard today,
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
stand for
get
that.
fucked up.
It just happens.
Yeah.
it just happens. It
It's
just
fun.
happens.
On the way over, I was like, I'm gonna take it easy. As soon as we walked in this room, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
definitely getting fucked up.
that evil
So
in
many
you.
instruments of death here.
Jamie's like, oh, I
Yes.
got a beer bong. I was
we
like,
literally
dude,
have a tomahawk on the fucking table.
Yeah.
this isn't good.
Is that for...
That's a Jack Carr tomahawk
Is that for,
from the Terminalist, that television show that he uses. Chris Pratt uses to fucking split a guy's head open.
Dude, Chris Pratt's the fucking man.
He's the fucking man.
He's
Really?
the
I
fucking
love
man,
that guy.
dude.
He's
Yeah.
religious.
Great dude in real life. Like,
I bet.
great dude. I ran into him accidentally once in Hawaii. He was on vacation. He was on his honeymoon with his wife. And I was there with my family, and he just strolls up like a fucking normal person. He's like
Yeah.
a normal
How
guy.
long ago? Was this still chubby Chris
A
Pratt?
couple of years ago?
Remember when he was a nerd?
He
And
wasn't
was like,
chubby.
I'm
Chris
going the other
Pratt was
way.
the man.
He was already Guardians of the Galaxy, Chris Pratt, so he's already kind of
Dude,
ripped.
those,
yeah.
yo, we were talking about crying during movies. I cried during Guardians of the Galaxy on an airplane.
What? Oh,
2 weeks
airplane.
ago, I cried,
Airplane.
dude.
Why?
I don't know. I love that
One
shit,
or
dude.
two? Number one or two?
Unfortunately, 2. Dude, he started playing fucking Fleetwood Mac, and it was
Yeah.
showing how much he loved his friends.
Yeah.
And I was on an airplane by myself, just like,
It's Groot.
You know what they say?
It's the
Elevation.
airplane.
It
it's
makes
the elevation,
you more
dude. I cry
emotional.
on planes every
Well,
time.
you're also vulnerable. That's why I like
Yeah.
to get high on planes. Like when we would take edibles, Ari,
Oh, yeah.
and get on, we would get blitzkrieg. Like we were in a neighboring dimension,
I
and
could
we
never
would be
do
on
that.
plane. We
So
do it
high.
all the time.
Dude, I was so
That's
high
fucking
once that I
insane.
thought I have low blood pressure. I thought taking off would kick the blood into my feet, and since I would keep kicking off, I would just die. And I was looking over. I'm like, I think I want to get off this plane, but I can't tell Rogan. So he'll give me shit for it. And I was like, well, I'm done.
I gave
Yeah.
I gave Segura once an edible, and he got on a plane with me, and he goes, I almost didn't make it when we landed. He goes, I was almost freaking out. I almost asked to land the plane. I almost asked him to land the plane.
It's the worst place to do an edible. You're trapped.
You're
It's
trapped.
the
I
perfect
would
place
never.
to do an edible
I would
because you're
never.
Did it
trapped.
once, never again.
But that's the reason
Oh,
why
yeah.
you do it on a plane. You got to let go. That's the whole idea.
And also, if you get the spins, you just stay in your chair and just like,
You just
fine.
deal with it. Just don't be a pussy.
I
Just,
want-
you're gonna
Don't be
live.
It's a nightmare.
You're gonna live.
That's your
It
new
does
T-shirt.
suck.
Just don't be a
Don't
pussy.
be a pussy. Have
You're
an
gonna
edible.
live.
I wonder
Everybody
if anybody
lives.
on Flight 93 was on an edible. Somebody must have been on an edible on that flight.
One guy at least.
Oh,
One
yeah,
guy, like
you're
just
right.
going into the
True.
building, like, whoa, this is pretty cool.
They shot that fucking plane out of the sky.
Yes,
The DC
almost
one?
no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost no doubt
Almost
they
no
shot it out
doubt.
of the sky. The
Wait, what do you
wreckage
mean?
was scattered for
In
miles.
Somerset.
They should have.
Huh?
Yeah, they're
should've.
supposed to.
You say
they
it's
just
a
didn't want
hoax?
to say it.
It was a
not a
hijacked
hoax.
plane. It was headed
pro-
towards.
I'm
might
saying
have
that
propaganda.
we let's roll all that probably didn't happen.
That was to give America a victory. Like, we fought back against them. We got our,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
yeah,
what,
they
what the hell are
crashed
you
it
guys
into
talking
the
about?
ground
Yeah.
to save the White House.
Yeah.
The fuck out of
They
here.
they grounded all planes. One plane suddenly wasn't talking, and it was headed off its course towards the White House. And they were like, "Hello,
They
are you there?"
found the wreckage.
Get it.
The
What?
wreckage was spread out over miles. Now, in a plane crash, the wreckage does not spread for miles. But when you blow something up in the air, I would imagine that it would spread out for miles.
Mm-hmm.
But when you hit the ground, how is the wreckage spread for miles? That doesn't even make sense.
I think there was something. I think it was Cheney. Cheney was like, "Do it."
I'm
I believe.
sure.
I
That's
believe.
the
I don't know why
protocol.
I'm thinking this.
Listen, I'm sure if
Yeah.
like those people are dead
Bush was
anyway.
out doing coke, and they were like, "Cheney's like, I got it, dude. Just go read to kids."
Let's say there's 200 people on a plane. and those 200 people are 100% hijacked. There's terrorists on the plane, and they're going to crash into the White House. Now, instead of 200 people dead, you have 2,000 people dead. You don't think they're going to blow that thing out of the sky?
Had to.
They
I
have
haven't
to.
heard of it. This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
It's the protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
not
know even back then, it was like, this seems fishy.
But